I just gotta simplify too, to that I just gotta say, hey, we're here today not to mark the conclusion of Reboot, rather to celebrate what we have come to call an awakening for a new beginning. But what is Reboot? Reboot is defined as to shut down and restart. As in the case of a computer which has become frozen and needs to be rebooted. Similarly, our minds also tend to sometimes freeze, causing us to lose sight of those things that we once saw. These scotomas, as they are called, blind us and stand in the way of us achieving our goals. As we see it, we each have a passion and a dream. However, few ever follow those passions or realize those dreams because we lose sight of that vision we once had. But why do we lose sight of that vision? Some will say, that's life. Well, that's just the way it is. On the contrary, life is what we choose it to be, and if you fail to believe that, then you've cheated yourself out of your own happiness. How we define that happiness is ultimately up to us. It all boils down to a decision. We each can decide the course of our own lives and ultimately achieve the success we desire. Let me share my experience through this process and what led me to lose sight of my personal vision and passion. First, this class has been a tremendous impact, not only on how I see my future, but it has positively altered certain personal aspects of my present. My family has begun to see a significant change in the household just due to the fact on how I think and how I interact with them on a daily basis. This program has helped to strengthen my marriage. A marriage which I celebrated 10 beautiful years just yesterday with my beautiful wife. Now we'll be honest, it has been a rocky road. But this has given me a whole new outlook on things. Not to mention the bond with my children, to get them to understand me better, to interact with them better, where they can really understand what I'm trying to do for them. It's very difficult to lose sight of that with our children sometimes, especially with our busy lives, and how to really connect with them. On a professional level, it has lifted the burden of worry with regards to life after the Navy. Life has been stressful at home, as I said. Quite frankly, I didn't have a clear and defined path that I wanted to take, and my wife let me know. With the techniques provided in this class, I have been able to capitalize on my talents and strength to devise a plan of action. Needless to say, I am more confident today about tomorrow. Lastly, I've been able to overcome a personal and private fear. That being the inability to share publicly my innermost thoughts through my poetry and music, like Mr. Donnelly just did, and I thank you for that. It was beautiful. But I did so recently at an open mic at Donna's Cafe, who's standing back there. She's one of our facilitators. She has the opportunity to do that every Sunday. Feel free to do it. It's awesome. Thank you for that wonderful opportunity. Sharing my art has always been a dream, but fear had held me back. As it's held me back from so many other things until I realized what fear was. Fear is a scotoma, an obstacle that blinds you from the truth. Fear, F-E-A-R, stands for false evidence appearing real. As they say, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. No better truth can be said. So fear not, and you will achieve success. I am truly grateful for this opportunity to be here, None of this would have been made possible without the unprecedented support of our leadership, our stellar Reboot team educators, family, and friends. Thank you all for having awakened our minds from this frozen state. Thank you, for we have officially been rebooted.